Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different need. I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got a lot to talk about tonight, but let me go ahead and bring everybody into the show as always. First, here's my co-host, as this man has forgotten more baseball than I would ever know. Let me bring my man 7 and 7. What's up?
Man, you know, Will, it's been an interesting week, but nothing is better than the fact that I made some baked potato soup in the crock pot yesterday, and that shit was fire.
Get the crock pot.
I couldn't think of anything funny to say there. I'm sorry.
Get the crock pot. Ha. All right. What we got going on here? We got Chiefs over the... See, that's just wrong how y'all wrote that. I just want the Chiefs over the Commanders. 14.
Fine, I'll change it.
Y'all wrong for what y'all did. Oh, my goodness. What's going on in the World Series tonight, man? Who's winning?
Right now, the Blue Jays 4-3, but we're in the bottom of the fifth, and the Dodgers are trying to make sure it's a baseball game. Okay. As I predicted, both teams are going to be aggressive tonight because the Toronto wants to make sure they win tonight. So the it's going back. The series goes back to Toronto, and the Dodgers want to win because, well, they're the Dodgers. But hopefully, this win will be deferred for them. Ha ha ha. Oh, you know what? I got one for you. So Saturday night, I was hosting karaoke at work, and I at the grocery store I found some some of the cupcakes that they make in the bakery, and they were on sale. They had been marked down, so I went ahead and picked them up, took them in for my regulars, and I made the announcement that I had the cupcakes. But they were showing Game 2 of the World Series as well before karaoke started. So there's a few people scattered around that have been watching the game. A couple of people in Dodgers jerseys, and I announced that we had the cupcakes, and I said, they're available for everybody but Dodgers fans. And Dodgers fans, your cupcakes have been deferred. Unfortunately, they deferred the tips, so I didn't exactly do well on that one. Should have thought that one through. But we are moving right along. Will is looking for something, so I'm going to go ahead and I can bring in Ando if you got to figure something out.
No, something. I don't know what the hell that was. I guess I'll find it after the show. Because something fell in my room and I can't find it. But it's all good. Let me go ahead and bring Ando in. Ando, what's up, man?
Oh God, man! Yeah, I totally fell. I was in Will's room, kind of stalking him, and then I tripped over my own microphone. And shit, Will's trying to find me right now. Will, I'm not hiding behind your door, underneath the third hinge. Please do not look there. I am not there hiding, sir. Damn. Yeah. That being said, man, I've had time to calm down since Saturday. Yes. 3 times in 3 weeks, your boys had to pull up full screen between the Sports Reports podcast and the Geek Gauntlet podcast.
Yes.
I have officially found the title. Every time that I get pissed off and I need to grind my gears, hence why my name says Grind My Gears, we're going to do what's called Ando's Assessment. And it's just going to be me 3 to 5 minutes. There we go. Ando's Assessments brought to you by Cough Drops. Because it's that time of year. Get your cough drops. But I have nothing to be mad about, at least right now. Yeah, it's all good. Nothing to assess at this moment, Will.
All right. And are you okay, Erica? Are you having a stroke over there? Are you all right? Oh my God. Give this woman some medical attention.
I'll give her mouth to mouth.
She's actually trying to dance.
I can still give her mouth to mouth while she's dancing.
She's happy because just go ahead and bring her in. It's tie game, right? And they tied it up.
Making her return, her glorious return. Erica, what's up?
Watching my boys tie that shit up. Let's go. Now it's a game again.
Wait, did you say tie yourself up or tie it up?
Whoa. I don't tie myself up. People tie me up.
I volunteer to tie you up as tribute.
Will, what's the best thing about a chick that wears a Kershaw jersey? You know she's into choking.
I'm so done with you, dude. Shut up.
Dude, we just got started, bro. We're only 6 minutes into the podcast, and you're done now, dude.
Going off the rails.
AKA, this is also known as the shit show. Sorry.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, I want to go ahead and bring up the NBA. As you see in the title, the NBA has been wilding out these past couple of days with all these gambling allegations. I'm going to call them allegations because we don't know if anything is factual as of yet.
We have all known that the NBA is rigged. Let's not sit here and say, allegedly. Come on.
I ain't getting us in trouble, doggone it. Chauncey Billups is innocent until proven guilty, man.
You're not wrong, but I mean, it's been on everybody's mind for years.
It has been. Just like Vernon Maxwell was, doing a little white stuff during his Houston Rocket days.
Yeah.
We knew that. We knew that.
What you laughing at? I didn't have powdered sugar on my nose.
He just really fucking loved pancakes, Will. Like, is that so wrong? Is that so wrong?
I really love pancakes. Yes.
Yo, I love that powdered
sugar.
Yes, sugar.
Hey, I love that powdered sugar on pancakes, man. Hold the pancakes, but still.
Anymore.
What's up, Key? How you doing?
What up, Key?
But here's the thing, though. With Damon Jones, Chauncey Billups, this whole gambling scheme, LeBron's tied to it. The Lakers are tied to it. Let me go around the room and get your guys' thoughts. Hendo, what you think about these gambling allegations? He's too busy watching the Chiefs to answer my question. Hey, Ando.
The fuck did I do now?
You didn't answer my question, sir.
Yo, look, I'm kind of buffering over here, man. That's my fault. That's my computer.
Too much of that white stuff on your pancakes.
Yo, look, how I choose to dress my
Will, let's be honest.
Completely up to me, sir.
Will, it's because he does too many of these.
Hey,
I'm gonna warn you guys right now. My computer is buffering like a. Go ahead, Seven.
Well, no, I was gonna say is with how many Swifties they are and how much those hand hearts fly. I think legally it should be considered a gang sign. Like at this point, it kind of should be.
Yo, look, I can't throw West Side because I don't live in the West Side. I can't throw up my LA signs.
Ando of all people, Ando to be throwing out gang signs.
Dude. That's bar none. Bar none. You will never see me throw up a gang sign, bro. The worst that I will do is a peace sign, bunny ears, and a fake wiener. That is the worst that I will do, man. Those are my 3 approved gang signs that I throw up. And I never throw the fake wiener up in Compton, okay? I don't do that.
What is he talking about?
God damn it.
I'm not going
Do we even want to know what you're talking about?
I don't even want to know where the hell
Yo,
that
look,
came from.
I'm finally done buffering on my end over here, so I'm catching up with what you guys are saying.
Yeah,
so
buffering.
I'm only catching bits and pieces of it at this point.
Anyway,
so if my conversation goes off in left field, like Shohei Ohtani's home runs do, that's my fault, guys. I'm sorry.
I was trying to ask you what were your thoughts about. See you drinking. What's in that drink hand though?
I plead the fifth of vodka.
See?
I'm sorry, what?
See? What's it?
Hey, Ando, cheers.
I'm asking you.
Cheers.
I knew she was drinking. Even before I asked her, I knew she was drinking.
Damn.
Even
What
before I
the
asked her,
fuck?
because you watching your Dodgers play. That's how I know.
Oh, dude, the second that Blue Jays got ahead, I went and grabbed the bottle. I was like, all right, it's stressful.
I told you.
All right.
I know.
All right, for real, Will, what was your question?
What do you think about these alleged gambling allegations against Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones?
So, I've always erred on the side of innocent until proven guilty.
Yes.
But I don't think you would make an assumption that has that much of an impact this early in the NBA season without some form of proof. Somebody has proof that something happened. Between the Senate asking Adam Silver to show what they're finding out in the investigations, behind, I think it's the FBI that's looking into the investigations as well. Mm-hmm. There's got to be some merit to it, right? You don't just come out and say, oh, there's gambling, coach of the Blazers. You have, if this were a real allegation, or if this wasn't as fake of an allegation, you would have some bigger name coach to have on the headline besides Chauncey. It's fucking Portland. Nothing wrong with the Portland Trailblazer organization, because as a Pacific Northwest fan, if it's not Seattle, I like Portland. But that said, there's got to be some merit to it, right? And I don't think this gets traction unless you bring in a top 5 player. So, of course, LeBron's going to be brought into it. Terry Rozier, who's been known for gambling in the past, his name obviously is going to get dumped into it. I'm going to take a step back. I don't want to hear about it this early in the season because you have so many different storylines that are going to go on. You don't want to clog the start of what could be a very amazing NBA season with this kind of down talk. So, let's just see what's found. Let's see what information comes to light. And let's enjoy some really damn good basketball. I can officially say the Bulls started the season 2-0. And we got a quality win against the Magic. I didn't get to say that last year, but the Bulls are 2-0 last I checked. So I do know last I heard they were down by 6. Yep. Oh, no, they're up by 2 now. They're up 118 to 116 on the Hawks. So fuck the allegations of sports gambling. The Bulls are about to be 3-0. Let's fucking go. Oh, hold on. Just in, the Hawks tied it, so the Bulls are about to lose. Never mind. Look, it's Chicago. I'm used to being disappointed. Have you seen the Chicago Bears play?
Facts. All right.
You know, probably be the Bulls' longest streak is over.
You know what? You know it's October when the Bulls are losing and the Dodgers are choking. One of the two. Cheers.
Anyhow, let me go to the voice of reason. 7. What you think about these gambling allegations?
Don't lie to the people. I am not a voice of reason.
I'm sorry.
Literally, he's voice of reason. Hold up.
When did we vote 7 as the voice of fucking reason?
Ando, you don't even get to be put on the list to be voted for. So
whoa. Not once did I say I ever wanted to be the voice of reason. I'm just asking why 7 is the voice of reason. I would listen to the voice of Erica as the voice of reason before I listen to 7 as the voice of reason.
That's scary.
Yeah, either way, you're going to end up drunk. I mean, I don't know.
More fucking fun. Let's go, man.
And we know why.
Okay.
No, I'd probably end up really fucking high.
Considering I've never smoked weed before, that could be a really entertaining party that I go to. So,
oh my god.
Oh, we're making a fucking road trip. It is on. Anyway,
let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So as the de facto voice of reason, because the standard is that fucking low here, here's what I will say. Now, my understanding, the stuff with Chauncey Billups surrounds rigging poker games, and he has mafia ties. Okay, that's the allegations. So, operating under the assumption that these allegations are backed with merit, that leads me to believe that the true target is getting these nutsacks to roll over on the mafia guys. Okay. Logically, because this is the Italian mafia that he is alleged to have been interacting with. So my belief is that that's what he was connected to. Now, since he was not alleged to have been fixing basketball games, first off, Chauncey Billups will be back to coaching, except for, any jail time that he has to face and everything like that coincides with what his actual involvement was in this illegal poker ring. Chauncey Billups will probably end up coaching the NBA again. Now, when we look at like Devin Williams, kind of like what happened with Jonte Porter and some of these other guys,
Jamison Williams,
or I'm sorry, Jamison Williams. For me, the thing of it is, you're risking millions of dollars a year to make money on a sports bet. Now, here's the thing. And this is where these guys mess up every time. Telling anybody that they're going to do it. The Class A and the other guy from the Cleveland Guardians, Jonte Porter, any of it. If it was a case of, I know that my rebounds line is 9.5, and I take the under, and I don't tell a fucking soul, and I get 9, I make my bag playing basketball, and I make a couple $100,000 from Caesars because I only got 9 rebounds. And I was smart enough to do it through a proxy bettor, because allowing my name to be tied to a sports betting when I am a professional athlete is the dumbest possible thing I can do. Calvin Ridley.
Yes.
Then guess what? There is a very slim chance that I'm going to get caught. But just like with a secret, when you tell anybody, everybody knows. And the way that these guys keep getting caught is a bunch of bets on a small prop thing, because that's where these guys actually have the control now. Unless you go full 1918 Black Sox and throw the series, throw the game completely as a team. That's where these guys have control, is in what they do with those prop bets.
Right.
And they're and telling people and being engaged in these things, risking millions of dollars a year for a sports bet, is a level of stupid that I cannot begin to understand. So I would hope that those allegations are false. I legitimately, I hope they are, because otherwise this continues the stereotype of athletes being fucking morons. This continues the belief that sports are rigged, when we all know, as longtime fans of professional sports, that if sports were actually rigged as a whole, it would be really fucking difficult to make it happen. Really fucking difficult to make it happen. And it be kept a secret. As much influence as the WWE had over professional wrestling, they weren't able to keep it a secret that it was rigged.
Right.
So for me, I hope that it's false. But I also understand that the truth of the matter is these guys were probably being fucking stupid and opening their mouths and getting involved with people that they shouldn't. This is a couple of years ago. We were talking about the stupidity of John Morant.
Yep.
Trying to pretend like he's a hardened criminal when he is, in fact, just as soft as fucking melted butter. Right? These guys are dumber than John Morant.
Soft as Charmin.
And that's the thing that I don't understand in all of this.
What I don't understand what I don't understand, you messing with the mob. We ain't talking about Peter, Tom, and Bill. We talking about the Gambinos. We've all seen Goodfellas. Come on now. They play for keeps. And once you get in there,
Let me tell you
get
this.
out.
On the day of my daughter's wedding, well, you mean to tell me that on the day of my daughter's wedding, you're going to tell me Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to get 16 rebounds? You better bet $15,000 or I'm going to cap you in the corner. You know what I mean? So Giannis Antetokounmpo better be ready to get those 16 plus fucking rebounds. That's all I'm going to say. Forget about it.
It's tough, man, because like I said, it's a lifestyle you don't want to be in. Always looking over your shoulder. Never know you're going to get got. Hell no. Real quick, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the story, Erica. Do you have any thoughts about this alleged gambling in NBA?
I mean, we all know it's been happening. Let's not act like we don't know it hasn't been happening.
Yeah.
Yo, if we're going to gamble on bet lines, I'm going to gamble that at 9:30 tomorrow morning, I'm going to go take a shit in my bathroom. Can we do that as a bet line? Can Vegas take that up as a bet line?
Can I make a bet line that you're in HR's office before we even started the show tonight?
That's kind of a given. My over-under for getting to HR is 3 times a week. So anybody betting the over on that practically is making money. At this point.
You pay your rent betting that
Right?
over.
I
think realistically, Vegas to protect themselves for the over has to set the line at like 6. That way, there's at least a chance that it could go either way. Because if you set it at 3, that's just a given.
Right.
If Vando goes to HR more than twice a day, you're making your money's worth. I don't know. I've said some stupid shit on this show and the Geek Gauntlet podcast. I could get my ass to HR several times over.
Oh, I got the forms. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
All right, let me go. Let's hit the world of the NFL. Eric, I gotta come to you. Let me tell you, I thought it was a good play to pick up the Atlanta's defense. The Dolphins hadn't done anything really all year. Hadn't played well all year on offense. Looked stagnant, looked terrible. But against your team, they look like the second coming of the Joe Montana San Francisco 49ers. Tua Tagovailoa 4 touchdowns. Jalen Water out there just looking amazing.
All I gotta say, Penix is not our guy. Cousins is not our guy. We need to do something different or we're going to continue. We may as well be right down there with the shit stain of the NFL, aka the Browns. But
I thought you were going to say the Saints.
Well, I think the Saints are even worse than that. But, to each their own on that opinion. But, Penix is not the dude. No, something's got to give. Atlanta is just not putting in the work to get the people that we genuinely need to get. Instead of in the draft getting all these other people, work on QB.
But the problem that you're seeing with that is the quarterback drafts over the last few years have not been deep at all, minus 2 or 3. Last year's was maybe the odd man out between Bo Nick, JJ McCarthy, which we still haven't seen, but we will see him because with Carson Wentz now being on injured reserve because of his shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Drake May. Who were the first 2 taken in the draft? I can't even remember who the first 2 were taken in the draft. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels. Quarterback drafts just are not deep. And we have seen that really this year. Like, who's the standout college quarterback?
Okay,
like everybody.
Listen, hold on, Kyle, you're not wrong, but really what we invested in was shitting the bed. Let's just call it what it is.
So they pulled a classic Atlanta move.
Yeah, like we're just doing typical Atlanta.
It's called pulling an Amber Heard, is what it's called now.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Atlanta stepped on a bee.
Shut the fuck up, Angel.
Hold on. You do realize that this last Sunday was the 10-year anniversary of Kirk Cousins at Washington going, "You like that, Erica? Did you like that game that Atlanta played against Miami this weekend?"
No, I didn't like that because one of my coworkers is a Miami fan, so he got to make sure to talk shit to me as soon as he saw me today.
Cheers to ya.
Fuck you.
So what I understand from what I hear about your fantasy defense choice is that you looked past the results. That's a very Saints fan thing to do, and you're choosing the Falcons defense.
Play. The Dolphins had
Chauncey Billups wouldn't pick the Falcons defense with inside information.
Look, I thought it was a solid play because the Dolphins have been hurting. They've been hurting on both sides of football. I thought it was a solid play. The minute but I put my
come on, boys,
man.
So
I should have known better because I'm a Saints fan, rooting for the Falcons. I should have known better. I'm sorry.
So on one of my fantasy teams that I play, Will, I had Tampa Bay's defense and I had Philadelphia's defense. Philadelphia's defense got me 9.5 points, which is 0.5 points less than what they were projected to get me. They were projected 10, which is okay. But seeing how Philadelphia played against New York the first time, I figured it was going to be another rough and tumble. And Tampa Bay playing against New Orleans has no offense. So I figured, you know what? Tampa looks good. Tampa was projected to get me 9.5 points. They got me 28.5.
Yeah.
28.5. 5 sacks at a point apiece, 2 interceptions at 2 points apiece, 2 fumble recoveries at 2 points apiece, 1 touchdown, which really should have been 3 if you consider it, because one of those interceptions should have been gone for a pick 6. And then they had 5 tackles for a loss. Miami's defense, while they looked good against Atlanta, did not do to Atlanta what Tampa Bay did to New Orleans. And I'm sorry, but this is now the fifth L in Kellen Moore's name. So his name is Kelll.
No, his name is Ellen Moore.
Ellen Moore, that's it. We're just going to replace the first 2 letters with L's.
Ellen Moore, not Kellen. Ellen Moore.
All right. Kellen Moore.
What's up, Jerry? It's time for the annual Tennessee talent segment.
Jory, I'm really sorry, but I had Jonathan Taylor.
Look here. Let me go and get Tajay Spears off your hands. Let me go and get him.
What, you want Tajay Spears in New Orleans?
Let me get Tajay Spears.
They just traded a corner today.
Let me get Tajay Spears real quick, cuz.
Dude, Tajay's behind that awful offensive line. Tajay Spears isn't going to do any better in New Orleans than he is in Tennessee.
Listen. Right now, if things stay like this, the Saints keep losing, which they most likely will. Right now, we have the first pick in the NFL draft. Right now.
No. Because the Jets have the number 1 pick.
Because of tiebreakers, we have the number 1 pick. Because remember, when the Jets won, that gave the Saints the number 1 pick. As of now.
The Saints only won? I thought the Saints won 2 games, man.
1.
Get down.
1.
They've only won. Oh, dude, I'm going to fact check you. Hold on.
What? I can have Tony Pollard. Okay.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for Erica to see that fucking play. Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh,
what an amazing throw out at third.
Yep.
I stand corrected. 1-7. My
bad. That was definitely. God damn it. That was so beautiful. I hate it. I hate you, Seven. I fucking hate you. I love that you're like, oh, I was just waiting. Hate you.
Yeah, Kyle, the Saints do have 3 more victories. They kept up against the Seahawks. They got the actual they played a really good game against the Patriots. That's a victory. So
at least they compete. They just don't have the horses on offense.
No.
Ando. Quit rubbing your pussy on camera. This isn't that kind of show.
You had to make it. First off, HR, you're the one that made it that way. Okay? I was not making any inappropriate.
What am I going to do? Write myself up?
Fuck yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
You and I are going to HR together, sir.
Don't make no sense. He's HR. They need to.
I don't know if Trump's going to be the answer.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't. I told
Dude,
that's the one thing I would. That's the one thing I would hang
It's
my
that or
hat
you
on
keep
this
playing with
season.
Baby Rattler, man.
That's one thing that I will hang my hat on this season. I told y'all he was gonna suck, and you saw yesterday he sucked.
Dude, they were playing a really good Tampa Bay defense, man.
Big time sucked.
Just trade for Shedeur Sanders.
That man out there 111.
Well, then you know Will would be having an orgasm every damn Saturday when they played.
That man is 111 out there trying to throw touchdown passes. What the hell?
He's going to wait 111 games before he throws one.
I like how Will totally just bypassed it.
What did you say?
100%.
What did
I said you should just trade for Shedeur Sanders.
And I said nobody.
I tried to tell you that beforehand.
No,
Nobody
but I
listened to
turned.
me.
I turned and said nobody wants that because then we know you're going to be orgasming every Saturday.
Can't be you can't be orgasming at Best Buy, Will. Too many of the old ladies want to already, and if you're sitting there making faces, they're gonna want to know why. You love electronics and you make faces? Come to my house.
He'd be over there dusting the cobwebs for the old ladies without himself knowing it.
Hey, Ando.
Every once in a while, I hear a bat fly out, just like. Ah!
Hey, Ando.
What's up, Will?
Where the electronics section at?
It's out in the parking lot, lady. Can't you read? I guess that's a lie. That's the automotive department for Best Buy. That's out in the parking lot.
It's in the back. It's in the back. But
it's in the back.
No, come on, no.
Let's go over the rest of the slate.
I love you, but no.
What?
My cat keeps jumping on my lap, and Seven don't want pussy on the show. So I thought it'd be a great way to get views, but HR fucking makes the rules. Fucking HR ruining all the goddamn fun.
Oh my god.
I know. Go to fucking HR. Got it.
Real quick, before I go into the NFL. I do want to talk about the Lakers and your boy. 51 points.
Not by LeBron. Not by Luka.
You need to be addressing him by his proper name, the Great White Hope.
What's his proper name, Seven?
The Great White Hope.
Who? Luka? Luka ain't the Great White
Hope. No, Austin Reeves is the Great White Hope.
No, Austin Reeves is AR-15, bro. That's my nickname for him because he goes off like a gun, bro.
I thought it was Matt.
Yeah, you can't give a white guy a gun name. That's actually, especially in California, he'll get arrested for it just on principle alone.
Hey, the cops in LA are gonna let him go because King LeBron James and Mr. Luka are not playing right now, so they need all the help they can get.
Let me ask y'all, but I was gonna ask y'all, can Austin Reeves hold it down till Luka get back?
Of course.
Luka's out for a week. They got 2 games?
Yep.
If they can split the games, I think they'll be fine. It's still too early in the season to tell who's really good and who's really bad. So
who are the 2 games?
Speaking of, both won were 3-0. Fuck yeah, NBA champions. Feel that hope? Feel that optimism, Will? 3-0 for the Chicago fucking Bulls.
Man.
Yeah.
You have
fucking
heard the
Eastern
saying,
Conference playing champions. Here we come.
You have heard the old saying, bad teams don't know they bad yet, right?
That's why I said we're the Eastern Conference playing champions. That's what we're gonna roll on that, man.
Wait, hold on.
Eastern Conference playing champions.
Pause. Hold on, Seven. What the hell just happened?
I don't know. I was watching Ando behave like he's smoking crack. I think we might need to institute drug tests.
Damn.
All I know is it's the top of the 7th.
All right. So
dude, Springer is just getting annihilated by the baseball. He's constantly getting hit.
All right, y'all.
That's what happens when you hit a home run against the Mariners.
We have the New York Jets getting their first win of the season over the Bengals, 39-38. How many cups of coffee we giving the Jets?
Well, it's about time their asses woke up and played some goddamn football.
1 cup of decaf.
1 cup of decaf.
I mean, they're not winning the AFC East, that's for sure. But no, you're damn right. The Bulls ain't even winning a title on 2K. But
hell no.
At least we can become the Eastern Conference playing champions.
No.
That's a new ass title.
You're damn right, bro. Hey, look, if LeBron can make up titles and keep putting titles to his name, the Bulls can make up titles as well, man.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, the Jets played probably the best game you'll see them play. They weren't that good.
Can I just say, for the record, Aaron Glenn and Woody Johnson do not trust Justin Fields, even when Tyrod Taylor is hurt, that they make the last pass of the game from their running back. That's how little faith that they have in Justin Fields. Justin Fields is like, yo, look, I can throw it in. And Aaron Glenn be like, yeah, or, and hear me out, we can have Bryce Hall throw it in. But on the court, no, we're going to run with the Bryce Hall option. He's going to throw it into the corner of the end zone. That's how little faith that they have at this moment.
It's a trick play. Every team does it. But the truth of the matter is the Jets are a mess. They needed to get some kind of win so they can hopefully try to spark something out of this season, because there was definitely a whole lot more that was seen out of this than that was seen out of the Jets going into the season that has actually come to fruition. Mm-hmm. Yes, some of that was because there was a lot more that was expected out of Justin Fields, but ultimately there was just like the defense was predicted to be better. The offensive line was predicted to be better, and the offensive line for the Jets has been awful. Yesterday they did play a great game though. Fields didn't get sacked at all, and that I think that led to the Jets being able to actually have a chance. But the true failure in this game was the Bengals defense. Nobody's talking about the fact that the Bengals defense gave up 23 points in the fourth quarter.
True.
The Bengals should have won that game.
They did not sack Fields once.
And they did not get to Fields once. That's not being talked about enough this game. That was an awful display on defense for that team.
No.
Remember when Fields was balling in the preseason? Didn't translate at all. You're right about that, Kyle.
Not at all. Not at all.
You're absolutely right. Moving on. The Baltimore Ravens get a huge win against the Chicago Bears, 30-16. Caleb Williams struggles for a second week in a row. Tyler Huntley gets this win for the Ravens. Let's got this. And we talked about it last week. Can the Ravens actually legitimately win that division?
No.
I mean, we saw the Bengals go down. We saw the Steelers lose.
7, I'm going to argue and say that they still got a shot. Lamar Jackson's supposed to play against Miami next week. It's a short week. I trust Lamar more than I trust Tua turn the ball over. And if the Pittsburgh defense continues to not show up with the money that they're getting paid, Baltimore can still flat out take the division. It's going to take a lot of work on Baltimore's end. They got to get their offensive pieces to click exactly the way it needs to go. I don't think there's a whole lot of room left for error. But if Pittsburgh keeps dropping the ball and not beating teams that they should be beating, because they should have beaten Cincinnati last week, they didn't. They had a really good opportunity to beat Green Bay this week. They didn't.
No, they didn't.
No.
They were never in this game. Because
I argue. What's that, Erica?
I said, are they ever in the game?
They are. Well, keep in mind, Pittsburgh was up 16-14 at one point.
Yep.
If you convert two of those red zones, and that's fine. The first one is 28-3. I get it. Sorry, Erica. But if you convert two of those field goals to touchdowns, it now becomes 24-14 instead of 19-14.
Right.
You have a much better shot to win that game. I think the momentum goes into Pittsburgh's favor. Pittsburgh, because the Green Bay defense did what the Pittsburgh defense could not. Put pressure on Rodgers. Don't let him get the ball to his two playmakers on the outside, which is exactly what Green Bay did the entire game. So, go ahead.
That just like what Kyle said, that Green Bay offense is too fucking potent. Even when they were down by 2 points, they were the even when we're up by 2 points, the Steelers were never in that game. Green Bay had control the entire time. Now, yes, Pittsburgh defense did leave some points on the field, especially giving up 21 in the fourth quarter. But the truth of the matter is that when you look at the next 4 games, we'll just say the next 4 games for Pittsburgh, they're probably going to go realistically 2-2. Okay. So that puts them at 6-5. And then out of the next 4 after that, 2-2 again. They're going to, they're just going to claw their way through. They'll probably steal a win somewhere from somebody. And the problem with the Ravens, and the reason why I have zero belief that the Ravens, because we already know that Lamar is hurt. He's not coming back 100%. He's still injured. And if there is a team in that division that will constantly lose games they shouldn't, time and time again, it is the fucking Ravens. And and here's the thing. I am 100% doubling down on the fact that it is the coaching of the Ravens that causes the problems. I'm surprised they didn't drop the game against Chicago. I honestly am not. I honestly am surprised, because that team is going to continue to fumble wins that they shouldn't, as long as John Harbaugh and Todd Monken have control of the team.
I know one thing. Seven. That Steelers defense made Tucker Kraft look like a damn Hall of Famer.
He's on my fantasy team. I don't fuck about that.
Yeah, they made him look like a damn Hall of Famer out there. Good Lord.
It was time for Tucker Kraft to have a game anyway. And that offense, again, was too damn potent. I mean, and I don't know if Eric saw something different, but Pittsburgh was never in that game to me.
No. All right, Erica, did you watch that game? And if you did, do you have any thoughts about that? Look at Erica.
No, I'm so sorry. Dude, this game, I'm so into it. My bad.
You know I got to mess with you.
No, honestly, I didn't watch it. I only caught the Dolphins practice game.
Yep. Thank you, Kyle. Yep, he did. Yep. Yep, he did.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be hard to stop that Colts offense. That Colts offense is just running, literally running. You saw Jonathan Taylor yesterday to get this. Whew,
yeah, we did. Jonathan Taylor on my fantasy team. Thank you.
Me too. Speaking of those Colts, they get the win yesterday, 38-14 against the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans got a lot of work to do, guys. A lot of work.
And respect to Carly Ursay for being engaged with her team and down on the field taking notes and being engaged with what's going on her field. Like, the fact that she's allowing, seriously, and the fact that she is allowing people to do their job. She wasn't over there telling them how to coach.
Yeah.
She was taking notes to ask questions.
Yeah.
And, maybe they're looking at what are they going to do at the trade deadline? What are the weak spots?
Yeah.
And she's making notes from what she sees so that she can confer with the coaches and the GM so that they can decide how aggressive they want to be at the deadline. Which is what we can have. A week and a half away. Like, this is when you're going to start to see this stuff move. Like that Titans quarterback that was Titans cornerback that was traded earlier today. Respect to Carly Ursay for being engaged, and there are quite a few owners who need to be more engaged, allowing the people that work for them to do their jobs, but being present and attentive enough that they can still be effective and engaged as owners. Like, if I saw Jerry Jones wearing a headset on the line on the side of the field, taking notes, I would think I'd lost my fucking mind, and I would be telling my weed dealer to switch my shit out with something that isn't laced. because I wouldn't expect it to actually be a real thing. When
you know the answer to that, man. Stop
What
trolling.
the fuck are you?
Yeah, Anderson, the team that she roots for. Erica, I think you need to go to HR after this meeting is over.
What?
She's into choking. That's all that matters.
Shut the fuck up, Seven.
And she's a Dodgers fan. Sorry, I had to.
Oh,
I had
shit.
to.
Put that new one up there, Will. That new post that Anderson put on. Hey,
Your
Erica,
brother
you got
is
a new
fucking
fan?
trolling.
The trolling is real.
The only reason you're going for the Blue Jays is because your team couldn't do shit and make it into the fucking game. So fuck you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's at you too, twin.
Yeah. No. Hold on, Erica. I'm gonna get back to you because that was a below the belt comment.
Oh yeah,
right?
I know it was.
Yeah.
It was.
First off, hats off absolutely to Carly Ursay. If more owners took an approach the way that she's taken an approach to the game, I think you'd see more success in football teams. If Jerry Jones had half the mind that he was doing and did this on the field instead of sitting up in his press box, high-fiving when your team scores a touchdown down by 22 fucking points, or when you're beating a team by 22 that doesn't have their starting quarterback, 2 of their starting wide receivers, and half of their offensive line is missing. Yeah, good job, Jerry. You're beating a C squad.
One more thing I want to go over, and then I'll get your guys' thoughts on the real series so far, and then we'll jump on out of here. First of all, shout out to Cam Scatterboo. He's out for the season.
That was brutal.
Yeah. Can we also give a prayer request to Nick Mangold and his family for Nick Mangold passing away?
Yes.
41 years old.
Go ahead, sorry.
The Philadelphia Eagles defeat the New York Giants 38-20. Cam Scatterboo went out of the game with an injury, and he's now out for the season.
No. There are injuries, and then there's oh shit, turn away from the TV, and that's what that was.
It's you know it's bad when they won't show the replay. First of all, but I want to say, you know, they're one of the probably the only head of security for an NFL team that's actually known by NFL fans. Big Dom. Took cheesesteaks and cheesecake and pizza. I'm sorry, it was cheesesteaks and pizza to Cam Scatterboo and his family.
What the fuck are you doing?
At the hospital for him to have when he woke up from a surgery. Like that's. And Philly fans for, you know, standing, giving him an ovation when he was taken off the field. That I appreciate. Like that was, I was impressed by the way that got handled.
For all the shit that the Philadelphia fan base gets for being ruthless fans, they really came out of their shell in probably the best way possible when Cam got hurt. And yes, Erica's watching Dodger highlights with the Falcon single highlight that the Falcons had this weekend. Sorry.
She had the Falcons on one monitor and she got the Dodgers on the other.
I'm just going to rub that salt into the wound, Erica. I'm sorry. But no, back to you, Erica. Look, if the Mariners deferred 95% of their payroll till 2055, we could go to the World Series too. But we believe in paying our players because that's what they're worth and that's what they're owed. So, and remember, we had the original Japanese. We had the original Japanese. Hold on. I'm still talking. We had the original Japanese import in Ichiro Suzuki. You may now present your case.
I don't know what I was going to say now.
Exactly. You have no case to stand on. I will get you a step stool so you can stand on next time.
Wait. It came back to me.
Of course it did.
Yeah. Anyways, you said you paid your players, right?
Yep.
Then why aren't you in the World Series?
Because George Springer hit a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 7th, and we couldn't capitalize.
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you for proving my whole point.
Yo.
Your team couldn't capitalize.
Yo, look,
This
if
is
I
a
had it
good
my way, the
one.
Mariners would have made it to the World Series, and we'd be blanking the Dodgers right now if I had it my way.
Listen, if it would be your team and the Dodgers, I don't know. There'd be a little part of me rooting for your team.
Bullshit.
No, seriously.
I don't believe
No, it's
you.
because
I think
he's
you're
in love with
bullshit.
you.
Hold on.
Fuck you. Hold on. Fuck you, Kyle. Put that little comment up. Fuck you, Kyle. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck you, Kyle. You and your fucking Boston Red Sox ass looking fan.
Don't worry.
Red Sox fan.
Don't worry, Ando.
Oh, shit.
Ando, don't worry. We'll wait for you to, recollect one.
Oh, damn. Dude,
Fuck this whole panel. I quit. Fuck the whole panel. I quit.
You telling me he got creative
Fuck
with-
you and your HR visit tomorrow 7. Fuck you and the Dodgers, Erica. Will, you're still kind
No,
of cool, but fuck you.
you're
Sam.
gonna-
Hold on.
Fuck all y'all.
How's Ando going to manufacture that? ChatGPT?
No. Fuck this. This is the perfect time. Ando's fucking assessment starts right fucking now. That's what's fucking going on. Here we go. Fuck you, Dodger fans. First off, I'm not going to say I hate the Blue Jays. Congratulations to the Blue Jays to making it to the dance for the first time in 30 fucking years. Congratulations. You're the fan base that earned it. Personally, I wish it was the Maple Leafs that made it to a fucking Stanley Cup before the Blue Jays made it to a World Series. But I digress. It's about time that Toronto, besides the Raptors, the newest fucking franchise in the city, by the way, wins an NBA championship before you win a Stanley Cup or a World Series. But for you fucking Dodger fans out there, particularly Erica, fuck you. I hope the Dodgers choke and turn blue in Game 5 and the Blue Jays take it. Now, for fucking Kyle here, being name your fucking Mariners a World Series. You know the Mariners ain't made a fucking World Series, so you're going to sit there and rub that fucking dirt there, man. This is the first time we made it to the ALCS since 2001 when we won 116 goddamn games, and we can't even beat the fucking Yankees in 7 games. We don't even get to 6. We get beaten fucking 5. So I consider this a fucking major achievement that we even made it to the ALCS and got in 7 fucking games. And yes, George Springer may have hit the home run in the bottom of the 7th inning, and we may not have capitalized, but we're the fucking fan base that held our head up high and at least made it there.
Hold on, Ando. I got to interrupt you. I got to interrupt your moment real quick because you may want to add to it after this comment.
Fuck you, Damien. You're not even allowed. Go to fucking HR. You should be banned from fucking chat, sir, for all the goddamn comments you make. Fucking. We can block YouTube conversations, right? Fuck you, 7, for laughing. This is fucking hilarious.
I'm trying
Thank
to
you,
figure
sir.
out how Endo's supposed to manufacture a World Series moment.
All right.
Go.
Oh God, this
The
is
fucking
fucking
Bulls
great.
are going to go to the play-in tournament before the
Kyle.
fucking Mariners make it to a World Series. That's all I'm going to say, man. All
Kyle.
right? I have 2 struggling fucking franchises between the Bulls and the goddamn Mariners. I got
I'll
to
put a bet
salute
on that.
and
I'll put a
represent.
bet on that.
So I just gotta say, Kyle, that was that moment right there where Ando got his own moment. That was my favorite Mariners World Series highlight.
Fuck you. And this is why Ando's assessments on the Sports Report podcast will bring us millions and millions and millions of fucking views. And that is my assessment, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'll put money on the Bulls going to the play-in.
Oh, we're going to be, I already called it. We're the fucking NBA play-in. We're the NBA Eastern Conference play-in champion.
Now after that, we're going to get our ass whipped. But, hey, I'll put money on that.
Oh shit, that was great.
was
Oh,
fantastic.
well played, Kyle. That was
fantastic.
fucking
fantastic.
beautiful.
Hold on. What is it with fucking Damien talking about P. Diddy like this, man? He talks about P. Diddy in every single one of his fucking comments. Have we noticed this? That this is the right Damien, I know you like P. Diddy and I know he's in jail right now. But you gotta lay off the baby oil, man. Okay? There are other ways, right? CeraVe has a nice smooth cream thing. You do not need to use baby oil. I stand by CeraVe body lotion. That's perfectly
cut
fine.
Ando off. Cut Ando off.
Fuck you. This is where we get our fucking views, Erica, in case you missed the shows the last 3 goddamn weeks.
And Damien is infatuated with P. Diddy because it's the only parties he ever got invited to. That's
And
all
apparently my sex life, because he just said I had my first orgasm.
And just had his first orgasm.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to direct you to the parental advisory explicit content warning that we have in the corner up there. I just want to let you know, FCC, please don't take us off the air. FCC.
No, if the FCC takes us off the airway, don't worry. I'm going to write them a 10-page manogram. They'll be on my next fucking Ando assessment, man.
You shut up. You don't do anything. You just sit back and shut up.
HR, are you going to let her talk to me like that?
Yes, he is. You
Sorry.
shut up.
I don't listen when a woman's talking anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, damn. Oh.
No wonder you
by
get
the way,
in so much trouble with your wife.
Oh yeah, she beats me for a reason. Really quick, Dodgers just tied it up.
Why do you think he's not allowed to shave that?
What?
Why do you think he's not?
No, why would you tell me?
Why do you think he has that beard? It's how Martha has to keep him so he doesn't have to have a
I'm
collar.
gonna punch you in the fucking throat next time I come to Kansas. Why would you tell me that?
Because I want you to be miserable.
What? They tied it up.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I miss?
Showtime. That's what you miss. You wouldn't understand. You have no World Series
Am I
highlights.
lagging that bad? Like all three
damn,
of you guys are
switch
frozen
again.
right now. Right?
Real quick, guys, before we get on out of here, we got 4 minutes left. 7, give me your thoughts on the World Series so far.
Toronto won game 1. I knew they would. I called that on P&D. Dodgers took game 2 decisively 5-1. Again, not a surprise. We have a back and forth game tonight right now, 5-5 in the bottom of the 7th. Shohei just a beautiful home run into right field. Shohei is 4 for 4 tonight. He has been fucking up the Blue Jays all night. I would not be surprised to see them basically just not throw to him for when he gets his next at bat in the 9th inning. We will see Shohei pitching tomorrow night. Shohei is the game 4 starter.
Shut up.
So that will be an interesting game to say the least. Fox's coverage this year has actually been really good. I've been really impressed. They've done a good job of kind of
Who's the color team?
John Schmaltz and
Tom Brennan.
Yeah, Tom Brennan and John Schmaltz. They've been doing the World Series since
Brennan's pretty good. Brennan is pretty
since
good.
Joe Buck left for and I like them. I like John Schmaltz. I like Joe Brennan. I think things are in a much better place.
Yeah, you're late to the party, Will. I already told Kyle to piss off.
I know.
It's this series is going to be interesting. I would not be surprised to see this series go to 7. I think we're going to try and do a watch party tomorrow night on my TikTok for game 4. I know I will be live. These guys are probably going to try and come through. And we're going to, just talk some baseball and go through. By the way, the Orioles hired their new manager. What is his name? He was a assistant coach with hold on.
Albernaz.
Yeah, it was Craig Albernaz. Is their new skipper. He was who was it he was with last year? I think
previous coaching
I
job.
think it was with
Albernaz
Cleveland.
turned 40.
Yeah, he was with Cleveland.
Thursday.
Yeah, Albernaz. He was one of the assistant coaches in Cleveland. Cleveland's had a really good turnaround in the last couple of years. So if you're wanting to try and turn around a franchise, somebody that's got experience with a team like Cleveland, that's a good choice. Griffey Jr. is my favorite non-Red Sox player. Same, actually. So yeah, man, Kyle and I are a lot alike.
Yeah, no, dude,
if I tan as well as he does, it would be even more similar.
I would. I'd be emotional. I'm just emotional about the Mariners. I wanted them to make it. I think it'd be really cool for baseball to have every single one of their franchises make it to the World Series. That's the main reason why. I think the Mariners had a shot against the Dodgers? Maybe. But all joking aside, the right team won, right? The Blue Jays came out, they played the way that they needed to play. And hats off. Like I said, hats off to the Blue Jays, man. They're taking the Dodgers to where they need to go, man. So.
Erica, thoughts on the World Series before we get out of here?
Go Dodgers.
Listen,
no, I'll be serious. I'm really impressed that the Dodgers have made it 2 years in a row, back to back. We're the reigning champs. We're sitting at a potential, repeat. That's a phenomenal thing.
Third World Series in the last 5 years.
Yep.
Dodgers always have a history of choking. I'm really impressed that we haven't. I can't wait to see who wins. Whoever wins well deserves it, because the Blue Jays are phenomenal. And with all the deferredness that we have, I mean, we're pretty awesome too. So at the end of the day, whoever wins deserves it. And I definitely do see it going to 7. Obviously,
yes,
I want to pull for my Dodgers.
Do you have enough room for everybody to fit into that ballpark 7?
I mean, it's only a 5,000 seaters, but
okay.
You're
gonna have to be real tight with security, sir. Real tight with security.
We'll defer tickets to 2034 in true Dodgers fashion.
Cool.
But no, I'm excited. This will be good.
Ando, any other thoughts on the World Series before we get
You know what? It's been a really fun series so far. Whenever you can get a series to start off 1-1 instead of 2-0 either way, it really kind of keeps the series in balance. Then again, the Blue Jays were down 2-0 to the Mariners and then took 2 of the next 3 in Seattle. So I will say I'm very excited for this World Series. It's one that I've been excited about. I think since the Cubs and Guardians, or Cubs and Indians, I think it was the Indians still at that time. But yeah, I'm excited about this World Series, man. Can't wait for it to go to 7.
All right. If there is nothing else. Oh, real quick, 7. What you got going on this Wednesday, bro?
Oh, we podcast themed for Wednesday. This will be the night of Game 5, so we'll probably be doing it as more of a watch along than anything else. Game 5 of the World Series. We will be going at 10 p.m. Eastern. I think the game starts at 7, so we'll probably just be catching a tail end of it and then talking about where everything's at. Be me, Erica, Ando, and Craig diving into all things baseball and either.
7, I won't be there. I'll be driving to Tennessee because I'm going to that OU Tennessee game this weekend.
Oh, okay. So, then it's just going to be the ones that matter, me, Ando, and Craig.
Listen.
You're going to give me, you're lobbing that up like it's a softball at slow pitch. Come on.
Nobody cares about a Giants fan and a Fishy fan, okay?
No, fucking Mariners. Not the Marlins, the fucking Mariners.
You're a Fishy fan. Shut up.
We will be going into all things baseball, talking about any other hirings, potential trades, rumors going around the league, especially as we start working towards the last season before a potential lockout, because we do have CBA negotiations coming up after the 2026 season. And we also we have a lot of great content here on Wide Wire Sports Network every morning and evening, every day of the week, with shows hosted by individuals who have a lot of talent and knowledge and love to share them with you. So definitely make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow along. Would love to be able to make sure we can get you all the sports info you would like. Wide Wire Sports, we appreciate you, and thank you all for joining us. Have a great night.
And speaking of all those great shows here on Wire to Wire, we're going to head on out and show you what those shows are. Thank you for being here tonight, you guys. We'll see you next week.